champ, Robert Trujillo, joining me taking on Dakota Mcgregor for the second time. This time, the scene is New Orleans, July 18th. How excited are you to put your strap on the line once again?
Man, I'm super excited, especially being in a new city. I love Vegas. I love Vegas a lot, but going out to be able to a new city like what we do, I'm super excited to go defend my bout.
Absolutely. You're getting Dakota for the second time in a row. Do you think there's anything that he can do from the last match until now to change the outcome, or do you feel that you're just miles ahead of the competition?
No, honestly, man, it's only been a few months, and like in that amount of time, there's nothing he could do to really change what happened in the last match. Like I said, he's not gonna grow a new arm, he ain't gonna grow a new chin. There's nothing I think he could have done in this short amount of time that's gonna make him go in there and be any better against me. So I think it's gonna go honestly the same way, except I'm gonna end it a lot quicker this time.
Yeah, I mean, it took the championship rounds last time. Do you foresee it going that deep this time, or do you think you're going to be able to get the job done sooner?
I think I'm gonna end him a lot sooner. I don't think I'll need the championship rounds this time. I think once we hit that second or third round, I feel like that's when I feel like I'm gonna put him out this time.
Awesome, my man. I mean, for viewers that didn't see your first match, what can they expect from you and Dakota come fight night?
Anyone who didn't see this match the first time, we're gonna go put on fireworks. Us lightweights, we put on a show, and I feel like we're adding a lot more respect to our division. Someone like me and someone also like Dakota, who I feel is the best lightweight besides myself. We're definitely gonna show why this weight class is a great weight class, and it's gonna be fireworks. It's gonna be fireworks out there.
I mean, you can't always control who they put across, across the table from you. Up until this point, Jewel Scott seemed to be the most, I'll say toughest opponent for you next to McGregor. Comparing how Jewel Scott hit you versus how Dakota hit you, who hits harder?
It's kind of a weird take because where Jewel was swinging from, he was able to straight palm me in my chin, and it was more of like it felt like a palm punch. So I definitely felt Jewel's hits a lot more. But I feel like Dakota swings harder, so it's kind of a hard take because Jewel definitely made me feel like I was getting hit. And Dakota, he was hitting me hard, but it just felt like I was getting hit with a belt across my face. It wasn't anything devastating.
I hear you. If Dakota's watching this, what message do you want to send to him?
Dakota's watching this. Like I said, there's nothing you could have done in this short amount of time. It's gonna end the same way. I'm sorry that they had to put you up against me again because you're gonna go on a 2-fight losing streak, and I don't know how good that's gonna look for you, but I'm definitely gonna go out there and I'm gonna finish you this time.
Awesome, man. What round are you gonna get that finish in?
I think he's gonna survive till round three. I'm gonna put him out in round three. Like I said, I won't need the championship rounds, but I think he'll at least go that far.
Gotcha. What does it say, about the state of the rest of the division right now and kind of where it's at? Because we seemingly are only getting matches that involve the championship belt. We're not seeing too much other movement in the rest of the division. I know we did get obviously Anthony DeFrank and Slap Shady, but other than that, there hasn't been too many matches.
Honestly, man, it's kind of hard. I feel like this division's filled with pussies. I mean, like I'm just being straight up about it. The only guys who are like looking like willing to go for a match are like the guys who don't really even deserve a shot, at the top. But the guys who they have all ranked at the top, a lot of them are scared. Like I don't know. I know a few of them have been offered matches, and a few have been offered matches against Dakota, and a few have been offered against myself, and they don't want to take that opportunity. So I just feel like there's a lot of guys who ain't built for this, in this weight class. So hopefully we start filling it with more guys who are ready to go.
It just sounds like you think it's a recruiting issue at this point, and the guys that are here may not want to take those matches against the top guys. I posed the same question to Anthony Blackburn in his post-fight interview because Anthony's obviously dominated his division at 170, and I posed to him, would he entertain, the first ever super match between yourself and him? Should you be able to take care of Dakota McGregor? And he was open to that, whether it be at 170 or even a catch weight around 165 to put the first belt on the line. Is that something that you would ascertain?
Yeah, definitely. I've asked for it a few times. You know, I asked for it before this match against Dakota, but they wanted me to defend my belt once, which I respect. And you know, once I go take care of this, you know, I definitely feel like I could. I walk around at like 170 right now, so I definitely feel like I could go take that belt as well. But if he wanted to do a catch weight, you know, if that's up to him too. You know, it's be something that we could agree on in the middle. But I definitely see him being my next opponent after I take care of this match.
Awesome. Love it. It would be definitely be a super match for sure, and one I think the fans would appreciate seeing here in Power Slap. A couple other matches of to note on the card: Vern Cathy versus Austin Turpin. You excited for that one?
Yeah, that one's gonna be crazy. It's gonna be I don't know. It's gonna be wild.
For anybody betting, could you handicap it one way or the other?
Man, it's tough because Vern got him done the first time. But this time, you know, I feel like they're trying to give Terp a little bit of advantage with the extra added weight. So, you know, I know Vern walks around pretty tough too. So, honestly, you know, it comes down to if Vern's gonna eat his hits again because Vern hits like a truck. I've always said it. I don't think anyone in the 205 division hits as hard as Vern. So if Vern can eat his hits and land the same clean hits he did last time, I think he gets it done.
Awesome, love it. One other one: Wes Minna, the challenger, taking on the champ in the heavyweight division, Damien DeBille. Where do you go with that one?
This one's tough for me because you know West is my boy, but the Bal he's never been touched by anyone. You know he's never been. I mean he got wobbled by Dorian a little bit, but he's put everyone around him. You know either on skates or on their floor. But you know I'd like to bet on underdogs, so you know I'm gonna take West and I'm gonna throw some money down. You know not me, but tell my friends throw some money down. You know that's an underdog, you know, and he's probably going to come in as a pretty big underdog. So if they hit some money on that one, you know, they get paid good. So
Yeah. I'm just, he's 5-0 in Power Slap. You're 5-0 in Power Slap. I'm pretty sure that both of you guys have the longest winning streak in Power Slap right now. So depending on the outcome of both of your matches, either both of you will go to 6-0, or one of you will be the title holder of the longest reigning win streak in Power Slap. It's going to be exciting. It's all going down from New Orleans, as we talked about at the top of the show. Power Slap 14 from New Orleans. What are you expecting from that crowd? Because they are selling 4,500 tickets for the event. That's approximately 2,000 more seats than Fontainebleau, which is a phenomenal environment to start with. But we're going to almost double the capacity in New Orleans for a big fight week. Obviously, it's Poirier's last fight. The buzz and the attention of the UFC and MMA world is going to be there on New Orleans. What are you expecting from the crowd?
and the crowd is good. It's going to be amazing. I'm excited. You know, I thrive in the crowd, and to see a bigger crowd like that, I think it's going to be like I said, it's going to be fireworks all around the whole show. It's going to be crazy. The crowd's going to be awesome. The city's gonna be awesome. You know, I think they're really gonna go out there and support us. And you know, I feel like a lot more people are starting to understand Power Slap now, and a lot of people are traveling out there just to watch it. You know, I don't feel like it's gonna be too many locals. There's gonna be a lot, but I feel like a lot of people are gonna be traveling to watch this as well. So I'm super excited.
Awesome, man. I appreciate you joining me. Travel safe. Look forward to seeing you there in New Orleans.
Yes, sir. See you there.